19 months neat. 19 months neat.
up, Snacks? What up? What up? How are you all doing today? Oh. Hi, Ari, how you been? Oh my god. From Sunshine, I've been good. Hi. Oh my god. Hi. Ay, noodles. Ay. Rotom the goat. Oh my god, I love Rotom. Okay, we're talking about Pokemon. I saw in the chat, so I started the stream early because I wanted to talk about Pokemon too. How's your day going? Good. I had a good day. I'm just chilling as usual. I hope every snack is doing good today too. First things first. I love Rotom. Did you guys know I'm actually I collect certain Pokemon cards. I collect certain Pokemon cards. Can you guys guess? There are 5 main Pokemon I collect that I'm trying to get all of those 5 Pokemon. Anyone want to guess? Anyone want to guess what they are? Anyone want to guess? Anyone want to guess? Abchillin. Yes, Abchillin. I'm chilling. I'm sure you guys can guess probably a few. Knowing if you guys know the Ari. Based on my thoughts. Fairy was added because dragons are OP as shit. Oh yeah, we're talking about types. Okay, so. Yeet? No! Do not yeet me. Do not. No. Wait, did I turn off? Throws are still on, right? Okay, good. I thought they were. You were asking me in chat earlier, Ari, should they add oh my gosh, should they add, what's it called? Should they add sound type and wind type? I don't know. Here's the thing. When fairy types was released, they made a bunch of normal Pokemon become fairy type, right? Oh, is the music much louder? It is. That's my bad. I forgot to turn it down when we started. Thank you. I just don't know, like, what Pokemon could even switch to being sound type other than Whimsir, Loudred, and Exploud. Only 2 species got normal replaced by fairy. The rest got fairy added. Oh, you were saying that they got a subtype of fairy. Or a half type, 2 type, dual type. Noivern line. Or electric poison lizard. Oh, you mean like Toxtricity? Toxtricity would be a good one. Noivern makes sense too. Every Pokemon learns Screech or Sing. Okay, that's a lot, Aiden Tori. It's actually a fuck ton of Pokemon can learn that. Clefairy could be sound. Or Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. There's not a precedent for it. Steel only changed Magnemite, and Dark only had new Pokemon. Ludicolo could be sound. He's got maracas. We have so many type combos that don't exist like after like 20 years. I just don't know if that would be, if Pokemon would make new types, would that really be the type they make? I don't know. Chatot could be a sound type. But like all Pokemon make sounds. So it's kind of like, I guess like amplifying sounds. It's too abstract for a basic thing that technically everyone can do. That's what I was thinking. The other one you said was wind. But they always use flying types to do wind-based moves anyway. I know you're using the example that rock and ground are different types, even though they're kind of similar. But it is that there's other... I don't know, there's like, you know, whirlwind. All the flying type Pokemon can use whirlwind, basically. But if it got divided into another type, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do that either. I don't think they're gonna do either of those. I think if they made a new type, it would be something completely random, outside of everything, like light type or some shit. It would be light. I think light would be something they would maybe do. Like, you know, they have dark type. Maybe they would do light. Light is already divided between psychic and fairy. I guess fairy is kind of like light-ish. Gas type? Nah. They got poison and they got flying. A griffin type? I don't know about that one. I'm just thinking, is there anything that could possibly be a thing? I got no idea. Honestly, guys, I can't remember the type advantages and disadvantages anyway. I don't need a new type. I don't need a new type. What is Noodles Rave? I dreamed out of curiosity. Oh, did it not work? Let me look. Noodles Rave. Noodles, are you going to rave? Where is it? Ah. Noodles! One second. He's not activating. Noodles! Why are you such a... He's such a stinker. He doesn't, like, always want to do the action that he's supposed to do. He's a little rebellious one, this Noodles guy. That's your sunglasses. That is not... He's put sunglasses on. Noodles. He's not listening to me. Oh, there it is. There he goes. That's his rave. There he is. He's raving. Noodle! Noodle! Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I'm a punk rock renegade.
I'm a punk rock renegade. Noodles, you are? Oh, it's Mr. Drum. Hi, Drum. Hi. I hope you're doing good. All I want for them is to fix that Charizard will be a dragon type, which is insane. He's just a flying fire type. Yeah, that's fair, to be honest. But then he's gonna have a different type advantage and people will get angry. Cosmic type? Ooh, like outer spacey? Outer spacey type. Maybe they'd be like, kind of like... But I don't know how they would all kind of look the same in my vision then. If they're cosmic type of Pokemon. He's such a cute little danger noodle. He is. He is Noodles guy. Tired as hell, but I've seen my kid in the NICU. He's looking comfy cozy. So give me a bell. Aww. I'm glad he's comfy cozy. That's a good kiddo. Yay. He's resting. I hope it's all good in there. Imagine if they had a machine type that would overlap on steel. I was thinking that too. I was like, when I was thinking of other types, I was like, well, maybe it could be like a mechanical type. But I'm like, well, then steel kind of already exists for that. Cosmic type technically already exists, like, for what? What is cosmic? Like fairy? I'm just trying to think of other like fantasy things that exist that are usually types. I don't think Gen 10 is gonna have a new type. They might have a new evolution finally. That would be fun. Maybe we'll get like a poison Eevee, because it's like we're in the safari-ish. Dragon Eevee. Ooh, dragon would be fun. Stellar type is not a real type. Okay, what about type null? Yeah. Dragon Eevee would be sick. Why should we flying type Eevee? Oh, what if they were do two? Flying type Eevee and dragon type Eevee. Like one is for wind and one is for waves. And waves is the dragon. Ghost type Eevee. And they just added ghost type Pikachu basically in Pokemon Pokopia. Guys! I want to switch too. I want to switch too. I didn't think I'd want to play Pokemon Pokopia so bad. It looks so fun though. I really like games like that. Yeah, I played when COVID hit, dude. I played Animal Crossing. Capybara. No, literally though, when I played Animal Crossing on the Switch 2 during COVID, oh my god, it was so fun. I played it for like 300.
You should buy Switch 2.
Noodles? Does it look like I have Switch 2 money? I don't! Not right now! I do not have it right now! I do not have it right now. I don't have Switch 2 money right now. I'm like in the... What's it called? I'm going on a trip next week, guys. You for the Sneks who don't know or do know, I'm going on a trip. Snake! Wow, Soul in the shower. Thank you for your 20 stream streak. I'll screenshot it for our highlights. I need to upload all my highlights. I'm traveling for almost a lot of March, guys. Ooh, lots of March. I won't be back until like April. But like I said, when we get back in April, we'll finally resume Final Fantasy 14. So hopefully for those of you who Sneks love Final Fantasy 14, you have something to look forward to. I'll also play other games too. It won't just be Final Fantasy 14, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. They bumped up Pragmata from April 24th to April 18th. What? They made a game come out earlier? That's kind of random. But yeah, anyway, oh wait, back to my topic at hand, guys. The Pokemon cards I collect. Dragapult line. We already knew this. You guys know how much I love Dragapult. Second thing, Rotom cards. I'm trying to get all the Rotom cards. I freaking love Rotom. Rotom is awesome. Rotom, I'll even take the Rotom items. Rotom bike, Rotom Pokedex, Rotom phone. All of them. I'm collecting all the Rotoms. I'm collecting all of the Porygons. I like Porygon a lot too. I'm collecting all the Porygons. And of course, my current favorite matched with the Dragapult is Quags. Quagsire! I'm collecting Quagsire and Whoopers. It's so fun. It's fun. I'm also collecting some Goomies, but Goomy is like kind of a optional Goomy. Dude, oh my fucking god, did you see all the Ditto Transform plushies at the Pokemon Slam right now? I did! I want the Furret one. But since I'm literally going to Korea and Japan this month, I was like, maybe I shouldn't buy them. And I should just hold off and buy them while I'm there. If they are there. Not Clodsire. I love Clodsire. But, I don't know. I like the card art of the Quags the most. I love Clodsire. I have a bunch of I have a bunch of Claude Sire plushies in my house. But that one dysfunctional Ditto ruined all Ditto future transformations when they're supposed to have 100% copy, not have the Ditto eyes. That's kind of true. In the anime, I remember that in the very, very beginning of the anime, the Ditto was messing up by not being able to 100% copy other Pokemon. But now it seems like all of the Dittos always do that now. So I don't know. But yeah, guys, I am really excited for Pokemon Wind and Waves. And I wish I could play Pokemon Pokopia. I will cave eventually, I guess, and yoinko boinko myself a Nintendo Switch 2. I guess I will. That will be the case. But I don't do it. It's expensive, guys. The Switch was like less, and now this is more, which makes sense because it's like a new generation, brand new generation. But you know, that's how it go. It will just get more expensive. Can you fund part of it by selling your old Switch? I could. I just don't know if I want to sell my old stuff. I mean, I'm selling other things in my household that I don't need in general. But it's kind of hard to get people to buy your stuff, you know? And like it rotates on who's gonna buy what kind of thing. Some people don't really care about the things you list on the internet. You know, we know how it goes. But one day I will achieve the Switch 2 and I'll play Pokemon, Minecraft, Animal Crossing, and it will be epic. It will be epic. I tell you, Snacks, it will be epic. Hi everybody, and hi Jay. I hope you all are doing good. We've been talking about Pokemon for the last bit. But yeah, I will say, guys, I'm very pleasantly surprised at how good Pokopia looks and how high the reviews have been. Like, genuinely very high reviews. Very high reviews. And papaya, 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 papaya. What was I saying? Oh, the game has really good reviews, and it looks very fun and creative, inspiring game. When I first was like seeing it, I was like, I don't know about this. This looks a little sus. This looks a little spook. I don't know about the vibe. But as they've announced more trailers to it, it's been growing on me. It looks cute. It's kind of giving. See, here's the thing. You guys know how I was so desperate for a Mystery Dungeon game? This isn't Mystery Dungeon by any means, but it is a game where you are a Pokemon and you interact with other Pokemon, and I think that's precious. The mind virus is spreading. Yeah. But yeah, I will hopefully eventually get it. That's my goal. I was like, yo, I'm stopping by Japan. Maybe while I'm there, I'll buy a Switch 2. It'll be cheaper. It's not cheaper, by the way, guys. If you ever want to go to Japan for a Switch 2, you can't really get that unless you are fluent in Japanese. And I'm not fluent. They basically region lock to some, not really region lock, they language lock Switch 2s if you buy them in Japan. If you buy the non-international version. So they're all, everything, your system will be in Japanese, the base system. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing that. Oh yeah, it would be Japanese. Yeah. And some games don't give you a chance to change your language. So when you boot them up, that means the game would be native in Japanese too. So it's just not worth it. Unless I was like trying to Nihongo Jozu Max. Wow, sugoi desu ne. Nihongo Jozu. Ah. Maybe on Black Friday, yeah. Hopefully. It would be nice if they actually do a deal on Black Friday, but like Marino said, the price is going up. So hopefully it won't by then. Nihongo Jozu sugoi desu ne. That's very sugoi. Minasan, watashi no kokoro doki doki desu. Anyway, guys, today, our plan is as follows. Actually, this week, let's go over the week. The week's plans is as follow. The week's plan is as follows. 1. We are continuing Paranormasight today. Oh. Hey, alright, thanks for welcoming me to your committee. I'm not here off of you. Amazing. Love your energy. You're so sweet. You love me. So Snektuber, I love you 9,000. Thank you. 7. Thank you. I'm glad. And thanks for stopping by. We trying to promote the good vibes out here. We really are. It's over 9,000.
It's over 9,000.
Oh my god! It's over 9,000! But yeah, okay. Today and this week's plan. Today we're playing more Paranormasight. I don't know. We maybe are near the end, or maybe we'll end it today. Who knows? I feel like we're getting really close, story-wise. I am slow. I heard this game is usually around 15 hours for people. We're almost at 15 hours, but the issue is that I'm voicing every single line of dialogue because I am a silly who loves to voice act, even though I am not experienced in it. But we're gonna continue Paranormasight. It's been so good so far, guys. I've really enjoyed it. And tomorrow, we are doing a mini celebration for my C-store being her birthday. She wants to open Pokemon cards on the stream, and she also, I'm gonna force her, well, she said she would do it. She wants to play Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green. And I think that'd be kind of fun, guys, that we could bully her. I mean, we can support her journey. We can support her journey in playing Fire Red or Leaf Green for the first time. Because Bean will tell you, but she only really played Pokemon Pearl, Pokemon White. And then she like doesn't remember anything else. So she doesn't know Fire Red Leaf Green. So I think it'll be fun. And as always, when you guys come in, we can name the Pokemon after you Snacks. We can name the Pokemon after you Snacks that she catches. So it'll be a fun time tomorrow as well. But yes. How does that sound for the plan? Snacks, does it sound good? If I have time, I might sneak in another weekend stream. But as you guys know, I am leaving next week for South Korea. First time in South Korea. So I'm gonna try to get maybe one more stream in next week before I leave, but I don't know if it'll be possible. So you might miss me for a month, but don't forget me. Don't forget me. Don't forget me. Don't forget me. You know the Xenoblade 2? Don't forget me. I'll try to be uploading stuff on YouTube though while I'm gone. Okay? Trust. I'm gonna try to front load a lot of content this weekend so that you guys will have Ari. And then when I return, it'll be really exciting and fun. Yeah? 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 But alright, next, it is time to Paranorma the site. Let's freaking get it. Bum, bum, bum. Bah. Do 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 do. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Oh, snacks! We back. Hello. 1 second, you guys know my settings are always freaking bad whenever my shit breaks. Hello? Hello? Wait. Oh, we're back! Okay. That's so random. Classic swimmer. Yeah. I don't know why it breaks, guys. I don't know. I don't know. But it does. It do the breaking. Alright. I wonder why this game is causing your stream to crash. I don't know. It's not a very graphically intense game, so it shouldn't have a reason to. But it is. But alright, next. It's gonna be fun. Let's get back into Paranormasighт! Blah. Alright, gamers. So I'm gonna spoil everything that's happened so far. So if you're like, oh my god, what? It's time. Long story short, we are following the perspectives of 4 characters. Yusa Minakuchi, Sato Shiranami, Yumeko Shiki, and Arnav Barnum. The long short of it is, Yusa's story is that he's a boy from this island, which is the main focus of the story, Kamishima. And he came back home to live with his grandmother, who is an ama diver, which are these people who do the diving in the ama diving. He's kind of getting ostracized by the entire town though, because supposedly his mom, they thought his mom caused a bunch of people to die in a maritime accident because she cursed them. Ooh. Sato Shiranami, she's a mysterious girl that appeared in this town 3 months ago. Turns out she might be a mermaid. Mermaids are real, guys. She really likes TV. She's like a little silly girl, but I like her. She's cool. Yumeko Shiki, she is a housewife, but also part of the Paranormal Affairs Department of the police. She's investigating the ongoings on this island, Kamishima, and working with her trusted pupil of her husband's pupil, Soto Kiryu. And we haven't got much more with them, but they're investigating a mermaid corpse. Ooh. And last but not least is Arnav Barnum. Is my southern accent fellow. He's an American from America. And he came to this island to figure out about mermaids and potentially seek immortality. He's an author, and he came with his cousin from England, 𝙀𝙑𝙋𝘼𝙉 Lunarlight, distant family relative, who she is an exorcist, kind of like how Yumeko and Soto are sorcerers. So we're seeing how these interweaving parts connect. Last time we played, we got through a lot of Arnav Barnum's lore, and he ended up getting the curse of the Forsaken Fish, I believe, or I think it was that was called. He got a curse stone, and he's able to turn someone into a fish. And usually they die halfway through the process of getting turned into a fish because it really hurts. So, oof. But he got that, and he's clearly still looking to figure out what mermaids are. So I think let's continue on with his route. We're getting a lot of interesting info here. And then maybe we'll go with Sato later. I know I've been kind of neglecting her one story here, but let's continue with Arnav. I really like him. He's fun. Ooh, the love triangle. That's not even the only other love. Wait, you want to see more of the love triangle? I know the love triangle. Yeah, in this one we ended off on this guy named Shotaro asks Sato to marry her, but Tsukasa is really upset because Tsukasa's Sato's best friend who told her that she liked Shotaro. So we'll get back into the love triangle after. I think we'll be able to get into it after. So yeah. Also, at the end of Yuza Minakuchi's route, he fucking got stabbed and died. So we're gonna see if there's any way to stop that with some timey-wimey shit or whatever, but not good. Not good, Bob. Wait, what is it? What is that meme? Not happy, Bob. Not happy. But all right. Love dodecahedron. Oh. Summary of previous events. The Tamate Bako, a treasure required to obtain immortality. Avi assumes that the descendant of Taishima, whom Ikoma knows, has inherited it. He tries to scheme a way to meet them. Oh, yes. Avi found out. So, in a lot of myths, it's said that eating a mermaid's skin will make you become immortal. We found out in our last story time that eating a mermaid's skin is not enough. You have to put the mermaid's skin or flesh or whatever it is into this box that mermaids supposedly use to travel between dimensions, and that will give you immortality. So he wants to find the box so he can get immortal. So let's start. Oh, we back in it. Date unknown. August 1980, whatever the hell. Afternoon, Toba City, Ichika Town. All right, I gotta get my voice back on. We're southern. We're southern. Southern. All right. Hello again. Arnhem Varnum's back on the scene. Allow me to summarize. As expected, Ikoma contacted us today, telling us we'd have to wait a little longer before we could meet the descendant. Thus, figuring he had no intention of letting us meet her anyway, we decided to use 𝙀𝙑𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿's ability to go looking for the descendant ourselves. Who exactly are you talking to? I'm really setting the scene. Really feels like it raises the stakes, no? Makes it feel more like a thrilling adventure. Sure, you got me all worked up. But I'm trying to concentrate, so could you please stop distracting me? Oh, right. Sorry. She's concentrating. 𝙀𝙑𝙋𝘼𝙉 is completely focused on dowsing right now. There are several types of dowsing techniques, but it seems like she's using a pendulum. It would seem that the necklace she wears can be used for such a purpose. The closer you get to the target, the stronger the pendulum swings. Wow. I love your voices. Thank you, Ivy. She seems focused, but it's not to interrupt her now. Okay. Let's look around. Surroundings. This is the town of Ijika in Toba City. The area is one of many in the area renowned for its ama divers. I can't believe all Japanese people sound like, all right, no, this is a He's American. He's American. Is there no fish? I mean, no stickers? Sorry, I'm looking for stickers. Alright, I don't see anything. Let's think. Cersei is using her dowsing ability to search for the descendant right now. What's that? Doesn't her dowsing only let us look for spiritual energy? And on top of that, doesn't she have to be familiar with the energy she's looking for? That's right. I was thinking the same thing. However, Cersei was perfectly prepared. Before parting with 𝙀𝙀𝙋 yesterday, she asked him to hand the iron box to the descendant when he paid her a visit. She said the descendant ought to have it since it's so deeply connected to Taishima's history. 𝙀𝙀𝙋 agreed on that matter and would apparently go through with it. Assuming he did hand it over, then the iron box with its massive amount of spiritual energy has fallen right into the lap of our target. Oh, smart. Smart girl. She's a smarty. I sound like Ari. Oh, big brain? Yeah, no, she ate that. Now Cersei just has to use her dowsing to locate the box. At least that's the plan. Is there something I'm not seeing somewhere? Nah, I think I just need to keep thinking. However, her dowsing range is limited. With the spiritual energy the iron box possesses, its range is probably just 2 to 3 kilometers. So we have to narrow down the target area somewhere before starting our search. So, any idea we might start looking for a descendant? I think Mr. 𝙀𝙀𝙋 said something about visiting her several times before she finally agreed to talk, didn't he? He did, which would mean... she's a difficult person. In other words, she's a difficult person to deal with. Well, yes. Mr. 𝙀𝙀𝙋 did say as much, but that doesn't relate to her location. Dang! I love when he freaking makes that face. What I meant is that if you visit her several times, doesn't that mean she would have to live too far from here? I knew that. I just wanted to make the funny option. Oh, right. I see what you mean. So, I think it is best to start searching the town within Toba. I see. But there are quite a few towns in the area, right? About that. When we parted yesterday, Mr. 𝙀𝙀𝙋 mentioned something else that stuck with me. She's so smart. When you asked to meet the descendant, he said he'd probably drop by later anyway, since he also had to handle the matter with Miss Suma. Ah, right. He did say that. So basically, the descendant lived close to Suma. He said it like he would drop by while he was in the area, so they likely lived close to one another. Yes, I was thinking the same. Those towns with many llama divers are our top candidates. So that means we should probably start by searching all towns in Toba that are home to a lot of llama divers. That's right. We can make our way up by searching along the coast for starters. It'd be nice if we at least learned the descendant's name. We might have a lead on that. Think of your research into the past of this place. Oh. Oh god. Is it Yuza's mom? Minakuchi, right? Mare Minakuchi, maybe? I think it's... Wait. Can I just do Mare? I got it! It just came back to me! It's Mare! Oh, shit. Oh shit. Alright, let's look at the files, guys. I thought it was Mare. Or is someone else Minakuchi? Where's his notes? Invasion of Taishima. Oh, wait. It's, oh god, I don't even know who it is. The only survivors of this tragedy were 2 mermaids and 2 islanders. Somekawa! Princess Hasune, a man named Somekawa. Okay, so it's Somekawa. It's not, I mean, I think Mare and Somekawa are the same person. Somekawa. Somekawa. That's what Tashima's survival is called. If there are any descendants, then they may still bear the same name. That's right. It's another clue we can follow. All right, sit. All right, shit. So we ended up spending the morning traveling along the coast from one fishing town to another. This is the 4th town we've searched so far. It's about time we actually find something. I mean, I can't just make something be found. So, Cersei, what's the situation? Want to give it a try? Huh? Really? Will it work if it's still me? I'll still be holding the pendulum, but you can see for yourself if you like. Color me intrigued. I'm in. Oh, yes. Wait, mini game? All right, just like this. I'll hold the pendulum. Direct me to move in different directions to see when it reacts. Very well. Bring it on! Ooh. Ooh. The pendulum won't respond right away, so the trick's to point in one direction and wait a while. Once you find a spot where it reacts the strongest, just shout that you figured it out. Got it. When it comes to yelling, I'm your guy. Whoa. You know, maybe she's gonna be behind us. No. Maybe she's in the ocean. No. Maybe she's on the pier? Maybe she's down here. It's not moving that much different. I thought she'd be here originally. Do you think it's gonna move like a lot or just a little? Maybe she's here on the ocean. Maybe here? No. Or maybe it's like at one of the islands, like maybe over there. Maybe over here. Ah, guys, it's not moving that much. Okay, maybe here. No. It did? You missed it? Wait, really? How did I miss it? I can't tell any difference. Yeah, I know. I'm just like trying to see. Did it react more? Bushes behind you. Behind me. Keep going. More left? Okay. Maybe it's up here? Bushes farther left. Okay, wait. So you're saying these bushes? Oh! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! There! Right there! Look at that tan, well-tinted skin. Look at the killer shape he's in. Look at the slightly stubbly chin. What? Not quite. The reaction should be much stronger than that. Ah, shit. It looks like it's moving a lot, though. Is it up there? Oh, it's up. This is a lot. Come on. Look at that. See, that's less. This is a lot. Because down here is not. But up here, right here. What? Oh, it's even more? Oh, right here. Whoa! Whoa! It's spinning! Look at it! This has gotta be it. You got it! Yes! So that means it's somewhere up there. Well, it still might be further out, but at least we figured out what direction to go. I knew it was about time we hit the right spot. All right, let's follow this thing and see where it leads us. Right. W cause. Yeah, it caused you notice it. I did not notice it. I was like, oh. This is it. It's the apartment furthest back on this building's ground floor. Got it. Hello? Anybody home? Wow, you don't hesitate, huh? We're here on behalf of Mr. 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. No answer. Guess no one's home. I noticed while playing 𝙀𝙓 at the same time. Maybe you were just goated. Maybe you were just goated with this with the sauce. No, I can sense a presence. Hello, we like to talk about the iron box. Open the door. What is it? Ah, you two. 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 and 𝙀𝙓𝙋, is it? So you're the ones that found that iron box. Yes, that's right. You know, I've never talked to foreigners before. I'm so nervous I can hardly think straight. Please, no need to get so tense, Miss Somikawa. I promise we're both harmless and cheerful. Right. Whoa. Whoa. Think, talk, surroundings. Let's look at surroundings. So this is Miss Somikawa's home. Even with the lights on, it's strangely dark inside. Even though it's daytime, the shutters are kept tightly shut. You can hardly hear any noise from outside either. At a quick glance, I can't spot anything that looks like tamate bako in the room. I suppose that makes sense. She wouldn't just keep it out in the open. Any bird stickers? Don't see any. Let's talk to 𝙀𝙓𝙋. Or look at 𝙀𝙓𝙋. Let's look at 𝙀𝙓𝙋. She may look calm on the surface, but I know she must be excited to peek inside a traditional Japanese home. Well, a wooden apartment like this is pretty old school. I can see why she'd be geeking out. She's like, oh my god, old building, let's fucking go! So she is a descendant of the last Taishima survivor. The way she dresses makes her look older, but I'd say she's probably around my age. I thought she'd be difficult to deal with, but now we've actually met her. I'd say it's more like she's extremely cautious, the type to never let her guard down. I can't even begin to imagine the kind of life she's led. So the fact that she's wearing traditional clothing is actually quite charming. I hardly see anyone wearing traditional clothes since coming to Japan, which was a bit of a shock, to be honest. Yeah, lots of people dress modernly. Modern style. How old is... So, Mare is... Age unknown, fuck! Arnav is 40. Eh. Alright. Let's think. She was more willing to meet us than expected. That iron box proved to be more useful than I thought. Nice work, Cersei. I'll treat you to more onigiri senbei later. Onigiri! 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 I'm so glad we got a chance to talk with her. I'm glad. You're glad. Alright, let's talk to her. Somekawa! What about you? Who are you? Allow me to emphasize what an honor it is to meet a descendant of Taishima. Who's to say that's even true? I suppose your family must have lived in this town for generations. Thoughts? Nah, I moved here a couple years back. Oh? Why is that? That's got nothing to do with the two of you. Ah, fair enough. Then if you don't mind me asking, do you have any other family or relatives, Miss Somekawa? Why? Apologies. I was merely wondering if there were any other descendants. Dunno. But I'm probably the only one left. Is she just lying? Because I swear to God, I think she's Mare. I think she's our boy's mom. But she doesn't... That too will come to an end soon. She has the same freaking expression that he does. She has the same freaking expression that our boy does. That our freaking boy Yuza does when he's like, when he's sad. She has the same freaking like puffy lip here. Come on. Oh, what do you mean by that? No more than what I said. Alright, well, that's ominous. So, do you live here by yourself, Miss Somekawa? That's right. Alright, great talk. Let's talk about the iron box. Where exactly did you come across the iron box? I followed this map that was left in my family's possession. Supposedly, it was left behind by the Onmyoji who sealed away the curse of Taishima. A map, you say? It led us to the iron box. It must have been resting at the bottom of Issei Bay. Since it's such a valuable artifact deeply connected to Taishima's lost in history, we felt we absolutely had to tell you about it, Miss Somekawa. Oh yeah? If I may say so, I noticed your interest in the iron box. Could it be you already knew of its existence? I didn't know it was a box, but I'd been told something still remained of the island. That makes sense. She is not easy to get information out of. So she knew that there was something. Either that I don't know if she knows it's a curse stone or not, but she knew there was something. Speaking of that box, I don't suppose there was something inside. Yes, inside there's a record detailing how Taishima was destroyed, along with information on the curse of the raging waves. A record? Oh, and allow me to fill you in on the details. Here's what happened. Everyone died. That sums it up. Such a horrid man, wouldn't you say? Massacring the people of Taishima because he wanted to find a mermaid that bad. The grudges left behind by the events coalesced into two separate curses, and ultimately, Taishima was destroyed along with everything else. I'm sure it must be excruciating to hear a tale of how your ancestors' home was destroyed. But I believe the story should be passed down so people can learn of Taishima's true history. Wouldn't you agree? And that was all recorded in that box. I mean, kind of. It was recorded as in my brain got beamed with the information because I picked up the cursed rock. Fighted! Blast! Let's talk about the iron box. She doesn't want to talk about it. Okay. Let's talk about the legends. By the way, you may consider this the curious whims of a fantasy author, but would you be able to elucidate me on some of the stories that have been passed down your family? Now I get it. You also came here because you want to talk about mermaids, eh? Should we be honest? I mean, she probably knows. I feel like honesty is the best policy. She definitely seems angry about it, but like... I feel like we should be honest. Because if our goal is to ask about the 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿, that's definitely about mermaids. All right, you got me there. It's true. But how can you blame me? As a fantasy author, it is in my blood. If mermaids truly do exist, then I must sate my curiosity. Huh. I knew it. Whatever your motives are, you're not getting the 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. I'm not falling for one of 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿's schemes. Ah! Talk about legends. I'm not gonna share the family's legends of 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 with just anyone. Oh, come on. No! She would have known I was lying, I still think. Alright, let's talk about it. Did you just say that 𝙀𝙀𝙋 was after the 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙁? Oh? So you didn't know. Well, he is. That's exactly why I hid it somewhere no one will ever find it. I see. It must be very precious to you then. Well, I'm gonna leave the iron box found its way to you then. So, was there a cursed stone inside the iron box? A cursed what? Don't play dumb. There must have been one. Well... I don't think I can lie to her. I just don't. I think she's gonna know. Like, stay elusive. You want me to stay elusive? We want her to trust us so that we can get the 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘁 technically. So shouldn't we be honest? Guys, I'm just like an honesty person. I'm bad at lying. So you already knew about it. There was indeed a cursed stone inside. Huh. That's what I thought. Then how about a trade? You two want the 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘁, don't you? Oh, a trade? Oh. I didn't think we'd be going this far out. You certainly shook me when you said we had to take a boat all of a sudden. To think the 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘁 will be hidden at sea. What an incredible plot twist. My apologies. I guess it's just the writer in me coming through. This is all too thrilling. You sure can talk. Oh, believe it or not, I'm actually holding back. I can actually go on and on at great length once I get started. That wasn't praise. She is so fucking done. There's nowhere to run on an island. No matter where you go, someone's always near. It's always too loud, grating on the ears. The sea, though, once you get this far out, it's nice and quiet. Nothing but the sound of the waves. No talking, no irritating folk or commotion. Only fish swimming without a sound. Duh. This is fine. Stop the boat. Surroundings. We're somewhere off by the coast of Toba City, accompanied by only the sound of waves and the cries of seabirds. Does she really have the 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 here, in a place with no landmarks whatsoever? And if it's at the bottom of the ocean here, how are we supposed to retrieve it? I think she's gonna try to kill Avi right now. Miss 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉 used to be an Ama diver. Could she be planning to go down and get it herself? I think she's gonna try to freaking kill us. Right now. Butterfly. I can't shake the feeling there's something behind me. It's a butterfly. Am I supposed to turn around and look at it? Butterfly. Shikigami. Oh, you know what? Cersei's probably watching us. Whoa! This is one of Cersei's ability. A Shikigami. Yeah. When someone's name is written on a piece of paper, she can make the paper fly towards the person. They're great for delivering messages or tracking down someone. I was pretty spooked the first time I saw it, but I've gotten used to it. Okay, fine. I did just go, whoa! But not because I was actually surprised or anything. Is something wrong? It's nothing. Don't mind me. I wonder if something happened to Cersei. I better read the note. Arnav Barnum. Ran into two suspicious people looking for Miss 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉. I drove them off for now, but be careful. Seems like something happened to Cersei. Yeah, we saw this in versus Kiryu and Miss Ma'am. I better stay alert just in case, but I don't think I'll mention this to Miss 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉. It'll only shake her up. I think she's gonna try to kill us here. Genuinely, I want her to be chill. But I think she's gonna try to kill us here. Because you know how we find her body later? I think she's gonna try to kill us, and instead we turn her into a fish. I've come all the way out here to the middle of the sea on Miss 𝙀𝙀𝙉𝙉's request. This boat can only carry 2 people, so I love Cersei to watch the shore. Given that Ikoma's after the 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 as well, he might try to interfere if he learns of this. So Cersei is keeping an eye out to make sure he doesn't try to follow us. It's reassuring to have some backup. So someone has been tailing us all along. She looks so solemn. I wonder what's going through her mind. Not going to lie, I'm a little concerned that she still hasn't told me the conditions of our trade. Will she ask me to trade her the cursed stone? Maybe. Or she's gonna ask me to freaking kill her. I don't know. How about the trade? So, will you tell me what you want to trade for the 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 now? You've got the Forsaken Fish Curse Stone with you, right? Sure do. Have a good look. The Forsaken Fish Curse Stone. Looks like the real deal, all right. You want to trade the stone for the 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀, right? I figured as much. Well, I'm fine with those terms. Let's do it. No. That ain't it. Oh? That ain't it. She wants to be freaking turned into a fish. She's depressed. You know, I once had a sister. Her name was Mare Somikawa. No fucking shots! That was her sister! Oh my god. You said you had a sister. Does that mean? Yes, she's gone. Died in an accident at sea about 5 years ago. This is his fucking aunt! Oh my god. I see. My condolences. So there actually was another descendant. You folks seem to be pinning your hopes on me just because I'm one of the descendants. But the one who actually inherited our duty wasn't me. It was my sister. Your duty? That's right. The duty of the 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 bloodline. It's been passed down in our family for generations. Even more, our generation will be the one to handle the 400th year since the disaster. My grandpa always said that was particularly important. So there was a duty to... Oh my god, she's gonna ask to be the blood sacrifice. She wants to be the blood sacrifice to seal the thing again. Is that what it's gonna be? Oh my god. So there was a duty 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿's descendants were meant to perform after 400 years. But I was young back then. I still had dreams of my own. I wanted no part in some annoying duty. So I ran away from home the first chance I got. I pushed all that responsibility onto my sister. But I know I should have helped her. I see. So that is why your sister was the one who inherited that duty. Bro, oh no. This duty you mentioned, was it to break whatever remains of the curse of the raging waves? I suppose they were connected, but lifting the curse would have been a step along the road, but it wasn't the goal. Oh, really? Then what was it? Well, it was to return the mermaid that was left behind in 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 to Ryugu. That was the real duty of the 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 bloodline. Oh! Oh my god, is it Sato they're trying to return or someone else then? Is it Sato? Return a mermaid. So it's true. There really was a mermaid stuck at 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 because she couldn't return to Ryugu. That's right. Her name was 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙉𝘿. Oh, 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀. Okay. Oh, she's coming up in our research. She was real after all. You see, my sister that took on the family's duty, it seems like she actually met 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 herself. She got to meet the mermaid. After leaving my hometown and making a living as an 𝙀𝙻 diver, I'd all but forgotten about the duty I'd left behind. I had no idea what our duty actually entailed. When I finally learned the truth, I was crushed by regret. Regret? Why? You know, ever since I was a little girl, I'd always been fascinated by mermaids. Understandable. All little girls, they like mermaids, they like princesses and stuff. I read The Little Mermaid so many times. The pages of the book had started to wear away. I would see them in my dreams over and over. Back then, I wanted nothing more than to become a mermaid. It's what led me to become an 𝙀𝙻 diver in the first place. Oh my god, I just remembered. When we found her corpse, the face, they said that the face looked content. She definitely is gonna ask us to fucking kill her here. Oh my god! But the true nature of the family duty is only revealed to the one who inherits it. I see. What bitter irony. But couldn't you meet the mermaid after you learned the truth? My sister took pity on me and attempted to call her to meet me once in secret. My sister, 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝘍, even shared some of the things the mermaid had told her. But you know, 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝘍 was a cautious mermaid who never truly opened her heart to anyone but my sister. Me, on the other hand, she avoided. I was never even allowed as much as a glimpse. Quite the bitter outcome. 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝘍 and the mermaid had grown close as friends. They trusted each other. They were inseparable. But she never once showed herself to anyone other than my sister. Not even to a close relative like myself. I wonder if the mermaid saved Yuza then because maybe 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝘍 asked her to. Or like, you know, it's 𝙀𝙀𝙀's only son. Maybe. This is crazy. This is crazy. So she hid herself away for 400 years. Was such caution really necessary? Your sister must have been an incredible person to earn the mermaid's trust. Though I can only imagine how hard it must have been to be rejected by an existence you so deeply admired and longed to meet. Mare moved to Kamishima to be closer to Ryugu, all for the mermaid's sake. Then one day, she got married and changed her name to Mare Minakuchi. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Kitsu! Oh my god, Kitsu, thank you for your raid! Hi, raiders! Oh my god, well... Hi! You guys are here during a emotional story moments in my video game. Quite the timing, I know. We're learning this lady's backstory and how tragic it was. Welcome in! Kitsu, what are you doing on your strum? What were you doing on your strum? Yeah, I'm depressed as hell, and my sister's dead. Welcome, Raider! That's literally what's happening right now in this story. Hi! Kitsu! She's in Pokemon? Oh, which one? Which Pokemon? Pokemon Za? Oh, the Zaza? First I played, oh my god, did you have fun? Did you have fun Zazaing it up? What starter did you pick? Za. I love it. It's very fun. I love that game. It was fun. I beat it on stream. I didn't do the DLC, but I did beat the base game. It was fun. I liked it. The Zaza. The Zaza. But thank you again for your raid, Kizu. For those who don't know me, I'm Ari. I'm a snake demon VTuber. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're playing PARANORMASIGHT. Ding, 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 ding. We're kind of far in the game, so if you are ever actually intrigued in story games, want to know mysteries, want to try this yourself, I actually recommend you leave. But if you're just chilling, I want to see how the game is going, what the vibes are. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Raiders, GTFO, SMH. No, do not. It's just that I don't like, it's for people who are genuinely interested in this game, want to give it a try. We are getting into spoiler territory majorly. So just FYI. But we shall continue with my dramatic reading. Let's go! Then one day she got married and changed her name to Mare Minakuchi. She seemed so happy. So she got married on Kamishima. I was so jealous, I couldn't think straight, and ended up lashing out pretty badly. In an attempt to destroy my sister's relationship with the mermaid, I grabbed our family heirloom and ran off. Oh! Oh, girl, that's kind of messy. Ah, the infamous 𝙀𝙬 𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉, yes? Yeah. The mermaid was supposed to take it back to Ryugu, so our family had carefully kept it for centuries. And so the years went by. Then 5 years ago, I heard that Mare had died in an accident. That's why I came back to Toba. I thought that maybe this meant the duty would be passed on to me. Of course. But by then, our parents and all our relatives had already passed away. There was no one left who knew about our duty. There was nothing I could do. I didn't know a thing. Not where the mermaid was, nor how to call her. I'd given up. But while I was digging around, that man, 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉, found out I was a descendant of Taishima. You see, I was struggling to get by. I sold the information my sister had told me about the mermaid. Back then, I was making a living by giving folks a glimpse of the 𝙀𝙀 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 for a ridiculous price. And that brings us to the present, I suppose. Oh shit. Alright, that's crazy. Whoa! There it is, so it's true! There really is a mermaid here at Issei Bay! If that mermaid still really exists, then we might be able to make contact. Yes, there must be a way! Girl, she's telling you a crazy-ass story right now. You're listening to a crazy-ass story. Alright, it's not duty. In other words, since your sister died in that accident, your family's duty was never fulfilled. And now you want us to go find a mermaid for you? That ain't it. Dang. I guess it must have been around 3 months ago. I was wandering the coast alone when the mermaid 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 appeared before me. Oh, so you finally got to meet her. She told me this. The seal on Ryugu's gateway has been lifted, so I will be returning. Your sister has done a great deal for me. I now ask you to return the 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀. Wait, what? The seal was lifted? Ah, is this why perhaps the curse of raging waves became active again? So what about the 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀? Did you return it to the mermaid? I was so overcome with emotion and excitement. I told her, I've hidden the relic. If you want it back, take me to Ryugu. You said what? Woo! Not being able to fulfill my duty has been weighing heavy on my heart. But in that moment, that pain was gone. On top of that, I figured the mermaid had come to fetch me. Being able to visit the land of the mermaids, there'd be no greater happiness than that. But 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 simply told me it wasn't possible and that she'd forfeit the relic. And with that, she was gone. Oh. So the mermaid already returned to Ryugu then. Ever since then, all I felt is despair and regret. I'm completely empty inside. There's nothing left. She is going to ask me to freaking kill her, dude. My family's duty has been fulfilled. That's what I meant when I said it was all over. Before we discuss the trade, we should take time to listen to my story. Oh, oops. I could have asked that earlier. Talk about the 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀. But then, the 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 still exists, doesn't it? Sure does, but... even with such a fancy name, in the end it's just a grimy old box. I opened it once. I was hoping there'd be some elixir of eternal youth inside or something. It was completely empty. I see. Even so, I still like to trade for it. Are you sure? I don't see why, but whatever. It's not like anything matters anymore. I'm just sick and tired of it all. Girl, calm down. Oh my god. I mean, I get it. Her family is dead. She kind of like fucked up a lot the entire time. Her ends meets were not meeting, but damn. In the end, I never did figure out what the 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 really was. The mermaids forfeited it just like that, so maybe it never had any meaning to begin with. Oh god. So, what do you want in return? Avi, you know what she fucking wants, dude. She craves death. She is going to say she wants to die. I want to do whatever it takes to become a mermaid. Oh my fucking god, bro. Duh. Miss 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀, don't tell me. You want me to use the curse stone? Simply returning to the sea. That's my only wish. No, listen. There is nothing even remotely beautiful about the curse of the forsaken fish. All it will do is turn you into some twisted half-fish monster. Nothing but a grotesque imitation of a mermaid. I know. That's fine with me. This curse is the essence of that mermaid's power. I am ready to offer up my life to her. Holy fuck! But whatever you do, I'll just be drowning myself anyway. Oh my god. So you won't be dirtying your hands. All you have to do is use the curse. My wish will be granted, and you will be doing me a kindness. That's all there is to it. Just hold on a minute, okay? This is just... The 𝙀𝙬 𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 is hidden beneath the floorboards of my house. Please, do this for me. Miss Sumikawa, wait! Oh my god. She's already gone. Will she come back up if I just wait long enough? She's nowhere to be seen. Of course, she is an armor diver after all. It's too late to call for help. Would she even accept it? Let's think. Damn it, what do I do now? What do I do? Should I grant her last wish? It's surely no worse than helplessly standing about as she drowns herself. Right. She was serious about this. She's been dreaming about mermaids ever since she was little. I know exactly how that feels. Maybe a curse, but still. I will honor her wishes by unleashing the mermaid's power. That's how she wanted to go. Damn. I might be the only one who actually understands Miss Somikawa's feelings. If I don't act now, it'd be like denying her final hope and dream. Ah! Damn! Her name is 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 Somikawa. Oh my god. A woman living in Toba. Although she occasionally does work as an armor diver, it's unclear who she is or where she came from. She apparently showed up in Toba about 5 years ago with the name of a grubby wooden box to her name and has been living there ever since. As Mari Minakuchi's younger sister, 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 is also a descendant of the sole survivor of Taishima. Following the destruction of Taishima, the Somikawa line hid themselves away, living for generations in a small village within the city of Shima. The book The Little Mermaid was a constant fixture in the household, a decision made so that children in the family would grow up with a familiarity with mermaids. And 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 read it repeatedly as she grew up, the tale feeling a fervent admiration for mermaids within her. Upon realizing she could never be a mermaid herself, she instead decided to become an armor diver, thinking it would at least allow her to swim freely through the sea like the beings she so admired. Thus resolved, she left her hometown behind, leaving the family duty, nothing more than a troublesome burden to 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿, to be handled by her elder sister alone. For all intents and purposes, it appeared that 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿's wishes have been granted. However, upon returning home following her parents' deaths, she was taken aback to learn that the family duty inherited by Mare was in itself deeply connected to mermaids. Forgetting how she had pushed the duty onto Mare to follow her own desires, 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 grew deeply resentful of her sister, accusing her of keeping the mermaid to herself and asserting her right to take up the family duty. But it was too late. Mare and the mermaid had already forged an unbreakable bond that no amount of words or deeds could undo. Following Mare's death, she was finally able to meet the being that had enchanted her for so long. However, her desperate plea for the mermaid to take her back to Ryugu with her was met with staunch refusal, and the mermaid left shortly after, never to return. With her opportunity to fulfill the family duty gone, and her chance of connecting with mermaids lost, 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 sank into despondency, spending her days in an empty haze. Amidst this despair, the curse of the Forsaken Fish had appeared to her being her final chance to have her wish granted. Driven by regret over what she perceived as a life of wrong choices, and consumed by her obsession, she threw herself into Issei Bay and surrendered herself to the curse, ultimately dying due to its effects. Her form, writhing in agony brought on by her sudden transformation, bore no resemblance to the mermaid she had once admired as a child. Yet it is said that the expression on her face when her body was discovered a day later in Futamigaura seemed somehow content. It's like what I fucking thought, guys. Oh my god. 𝙀�プ𝙋𝘼𝙉 supposedly went home. Damn. That was crazy. Bro, this is sad. I know, that was crazy. After that. Oh, the box. We managed to quietly receive the Tamate Bako from beneath the floor in Miss Somikawa's house. All that was left was to secure the dream of immortality, was to obtain mermaid flesh. Since 𝙀𝙗 had already returned to Ryugu, we placed our hopes in the last remaining mermaid, Nagame. But we had to act fast. Otherwise, Ikoma, or even those Paranormal Affairs Bureau psychics, would get in our way. It might have been the after effects of using the curse, but I got sick the next day and had to spend a full day bedridden at the inn. How pathetic. That's when I heard the news that 2 female alma divers had gone missing near Toba. The fact that I've been involved in both incidents made me feel even worse. When Circe heard the news, she just mumbled something with an unreadable expression on her face. I had no choice. There was simply no other way. I kind of agree, though. That was like her only desire. She gave him no options. Or at least that's what I keep telling myself as I struggle to get out of bed. The next day, August 7th, we set out to gather more information on Nagame and the other mermaids. We traveled to Kamishima, the island where Mare Somikawa, or rather Mare Minakuchi, used to live. That was crazy. So now we finally know the actual story of Mare and who she was. She wasn't a mermaid. She wasn't secretly alive somehow, based on, I mean, maybe she is. I think she's dead though, based on all that. She was the sister of Somikawa, which makes sense why they look so similar, but they're not the same person. She's the one who actually was trying to do her duty. Her sister wasn't. Crazy. Ancient knows still. That's true. I mean, there's I guess a chance that she's alive somehow. Maybe the mermaid saved her, but I don't know. It seems unlikely. And this is not her parents are dead, so this is her husband's mom. I mean, yeah. I was just real stuff she was visually something. I mean, she kind of did it to herself, but it is like a very sad tale. Like, maybe you should have like listened to what the family duty was and didn't just leave your sister to do it all yourself. But eesh. It is a sad tale. Let's look at these birds. Oh my god, look at the bird relationship tree, guys. This is the gameplay right here. Don Heron. The goal father. The goal father. This is awesome. Gull and Roses. Cloak and Plover. Booby Bravo. Kite Killer. Now these birds got aura. They do. Fastlane Frigate. Lil Blue. Oh my, Lil Blue. Look at Lil Blue. The leader of the hoodlum band Blues Brutal. Beaks, albeit in name only. Their son of Abyss Academy board chairman. He turned to delinquency in defiance of his father, who refused to accept tit for tat, the very first friend he ever made. Although small in stature, tuned by nature, those who have seen him cornered tell a different story, describing his berserk behavior of that as a possessed bird. Lil Blue. I need to learn about Lil Blue. All right, guys. So I'm actually gonna leave this last example, this last one about arriving on Kamishima. I want to go back to Sato, because I think Sato might be Nagame at this point. Because, you know, the mermaids we're running down. We're running low on the mermaids. Supposedly 𝙀𝙗 left. Supposedly 𝙀𝙗 is gone. Went back to Ryugu, which is like the underworld and or also mermaid land, right? The eternal world of legends, right? So by left, there's 3 mermaids: Nagame, Sobai, and Osato. Osato, I mean, I thought Osato would be Sato, but she could also just be Nagame, and Osato also left or something. So there might be 2 mermaids still amok, from my understanding. But we at least solved the weird fish, the fish mermaids rather than the human mermaids thing. But we're going back to the love affair, gamers. We're going back to love. So yeah, like I said earlier, last when we left off, a love triangle. Oh God. I can't do this. It's not fair. Hey, Tsukasa, listen. You're okay. There's still a chance. No, there isn't. Tsukasa, Sato, what's going on? Well, I'm sorry. I can't explain right now. Tsukasa, come on. We're drawing too much attention here. Yeah, we saw this scene. We saw this exact scene from the perspective of Yuza and Azami earlier. This is like, they always got to go to this little room, dude. You feeling a little better now? Yeah, sorry. None of this is your fault, Sato. I know that. But now we've missed the meeting time too. Shotaro's out there probably looking for us. Yeah, we'll find him later and apologize. All right. Surroundings. These are the ruins of an old building called Kante Kisho Ruins. People hardly ever come here anymore. I wonder if these ruins are ever gonna have significance. Like, we've been here multiple times at this point. Oh yeah, FYI, I forgot update, not update. Summary from last time we played Asato. The house she's staying in, they're trying to basically pawn her off. They're trying to pawn her off to some guy, this freak who wants to find the research mermaids and experiment on them. So unless Sato can figure out how to cure the curse of the raging waves, she's getting freaking sold off, which is awful. So she's in a bad boat, and here she is comforting her friend who likes some fuck-ass dude. What a good girl. What? I know! It was crazy. Craziness. When I upload this whole thing on YouTube, you guys will be so pleased. You'll be like, oh my God, Ari, everything is sequentially makes sense. This is awesome. Good day, Miss Ariana. How have you been? Hi, Fudgy. I've been great. Playing some my exciting, awesome story game. Welcome. Tsukasa was in pieces earlier, but at least she seems to have calmed down a bit for now. I mean, after something like that, of course she'd be upset. Hey, I will let you to know that I was about to reject his ass. So you're saying that today was like the first time he ever said anything like that to you? Yep. I had no idea he would be confessing out of the blue like that. I mean, I get it now. I know you aren't interested in him, but... I guess I really am still just a kid. I don't have the confidence to confess like that. Getting married, going to Tokyo together, that's way too much for me to even begin to think about. Yeah, he just skipped several steps ahead. I guess guys from the city are just like that. Still, you handled it so calmly. I was seriously impressed. If you say so. You were so calm and collected, I swear. I can hardly believe you're the same age as me. I wish I could say that calm. And you're definitely the same age as me. It's not like you're a mermaid who's lived for like thousands of years secretly and you just have amnesia. That would be crazy. Huh. Although, you seem a bit different too. Did something happen? I only really caught the tail end of your conversation back there. Well... Yes, honestly, it's been quite a day. But I was planning to tell you everything. Tell me what? You're kind of scared me with that serious look. Well, what I'm about to tell you is going to sound completely insane for all sorts of reasons. But every word of it is true. I need you to believe in me, okay? Oh, okay. Scary. So, I'm a mermaid. So this morning, Mr. 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 came to me. What? I don't even. You can't be serious! You're gonna be offered up as a sacrifice tomorrow? And what? Some cursed storm is coming to the island? And you died and came back? Are you actually being serious? Yep. Or at least Mr. 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙿 is completely convinced that's the case. 𝙀𝙓𝙃 said it was all nonsense. He didn't believe a word of it. Nuh-uh! This is not okay! This is all seriously messed up! You said before you didn't really remember much about your past, right? But claiming that you died? That has to be bullshit. Sato? Why aren't you saying anything? So, I think it's not bullshit, I don't think I can keep hiding the truth about myself much longer. Yeah, she deserves to know. I should tell her. About me, about my past. Talk about yourself. Hello? Sato, you okay? Well, I don't know. Huh? Oh, I can't do it. Come on, girl. Get stronger. Hello, Sato, you okay? Okay, no, she needs to talk about 𝙀𝙗𝘃 to, like, ease up her nerves. She kind of was like this, too, earlier in the game. And that she talked to 𝙀𝙗𝘃 about other things before she said the important things. So, things have gotten a bit messed up now. But I still think you need to tell 𝙀𝙀𝙃 how you feel. You really think so? But he's clearly into you, not me. I mean, I don't think his feelings are just gonna flip once you tell him. In fact, I'd be even more worried if he changed his mind that easily. I guess that's true. That said, letting him know your feelings is the best way to have him realize you're an option for him. I'm pretty sure up until now he just hasn't been paying attention. He hasn't noticed all the great stuff about you. Ever read Green Yuri? Realize that I'm an option? I'm not so sure that's the problem. You'd never know. Even if he doesn't respond to you right away, his feelings could always change over time. Just to look at you. You're cute, you're smart, and you're a great person. You've got every reason to be confident. You're making me blush! It does sound convincing coming from you. I mean, I was totally ready to just throw it out there to see what happened and all. But now you're starting to make me think I might actually have a shot. Exactly. No need to rush. Just take your time and let both of your feelings develop. Thanks, Sato. You're right. I can't just give up. I'm gonna go ahead and tell him. But you really are good at this, Sato. You must be super experienced with all this. Of course I am. They don't call me a living encyclopedia for nothing. Oh yes, Miss Encyclopedia. I almost forgot about that. I almost forgot too. All right, now are you more comfortable to talk about yourself? No, she's still not. Let's talk about 𝙀𝙗𝘃 more. Where are the bird stickers? Bored. All right, let's talk about 𝙀𝙗𝘃 again. So, did you finish writing the love letter? Well, I did finish it, but I ripped it up and threw it away. Oh, damn. Don't worry, I'll write another one today. It's probably a good thing I get a redo. The first one was all me anyway. Yeah, that's the spirit. I suppose I'll need one more thing, Sato. You'll need to invite 𝙀𝙀𝙃 over for me again. Yep, That I can do. I'll get him to come even if it kills me. Thanks, but I'd rather you didn't get killed over this. All that said, I feel like whatever's going on with you is way more serious. Yeah, about that. You think we could talk for a bit? I have something important to share. Whoa, that serious face again. You're kind of scaring me. So, the truth is, some of my memories have started coming back. Just a few. Oh! Wait, really? That's great! So, what did you remember? Well, I want to keep this just between us for now. That's okay? Yeah, of course, totally. Earlier when you said you couldn't believe we were the same age. This is like what I just said. You were right. The truth is, although I might look quite young, I've actually been around for a very long time. Oh, so that's what you've been hiding? I knew something was up. I knew it. So how old are you? Already 20? No, a little older than that. Whoa, I need to guess even higher. All right, then let's take a big jump. 23. I guess I lied. It's actually a lot older than that. I think at least a lot older? Now I'm not even sure where to guess. Wait, you're not gonna tell me you're secretly some ancient grandma, are you? Guys, she might secretly be some ancient grandma. Yep, that's about right. Huh? Also, about that part about me dying and coming back, there might be some truth to that too. Huh? Yeah, so, in other words, I'm actually an immortal girl with an immortal body. Nice to meet you. There's no way! The awkward silence. Wait, are you actually being serious here? Yup, completely serious. I mean, I always thought you said some pretty weird things, but this one takes the cake. I guess you did always have a kind of strange vibe about you. Hearing this does sort of make sense. But like, how did that even happen? Well, it's so long ago I barely remember. But long ago, for some reason I can't quite remember, I ended up eating the flesh of a mermaid. Okay, so that makes sense. She's not a mermaid, actually. She ate the flesh of a mermaid, which means she gets to live for 800 years. But we don't know when that happened. The flesh of a mermaid. Oh, I've actually heard stories about that. Eating mermaid flesh is supposed to make you immortal, right? Exactly. That's the stuff. No way. So those stories were real? So you have an immortal body and you've been alive for who knows how long? Yup. That sums it up. So, how old are you really? Well, I'm actually not too sure. I'm not really the forgetful type, but I think there was just a human limit to how much I could ever remember. Even when living normally, you wind up forgetting stuff from a long time ago, right? I guess? Maybe? I've only been alive 17 years, so I really wouldn't know. Oh, yeah. The oldest memory I can still remember probably goes back several centuries at least. Damn. So you really are an ancient grandma. No, I was only 17 when I ate the mermaid flesh, you know. So I wasn't exactly lying about my age. In terms of looks, I'm still a spry, young 17-year-old. Well, sure, can't argue with that. But you're saying you're actually immortal? I think that tops my surprises for today. You believe me? Of course. You joke around a lot, but I trust you when you say it's serious. Thank you. She's so real. Honestly, the friendship duo of Yuza and Azami and Tsukasa and Sato They're so cute. They're homie deal. They're homie deals. Homie friendships. So, if you really did become immortal from eating the flesh of a mermaid, then I guess handing yourself over to some bigwig like this Unkaku dono actually starts to make sense. Yep. If I get handed over to him, I'm pretty sure he'll figure it out. Who knows what could happen? Right? That'd be bad news. No telling what he'd do after that. And if it's the truth, I guess there's no point in making excuses either. Exactly. What about the curse of the raging waves? Is that true too? Yep. Pretty sure it's real too. I think I'm somehow connected to that place called Taishima that came up in the curse's story. Oh, you are? But even so, I don't think I caused the curse. At least I hope not. So you were saying you were on Taishima like 400 years ago? Yes, I think so. I don't really remember what kind of person I was back then though. Maybe she was Hatsune Miku. Maybe she was Hatsune Miku. What happened to the end of Hatsune Miku? Although Princess Hatsune made numerous attempts to escape in order to be with her lover, she was caught each time and forced to return home. Despairing of her fate, Princess Hatsune limited her beauty, blaming it on the predicament before throwing herself down a well in her sorrow. As she did so, she prayed with her last breath that no beautiful woman would ever be born in the land again, or so the legend goes. Despite the tale persevering as part of local folklore, many questioned the accuracy of Princess Hatsune's legends remain, including Sumitaka's age at the time. Maybe she was Hatsune, and but instead of actually dying, she ate the mermaid flesh. I think Avi and Cersei kind of had some theory with that now too, but I don't remember fully. They talked about it. Even so, I can't believe the old man just straight out said that he was gonna hand you over tomorrow. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to get out of that. Well, I'm gonna help you, obviously. How about you really just do run away to Tokyo with Shotaro then? I'd rather not. There has to be a better way. Yeah, even as I said it, I realized I hadn't really thought it through very much. Let's take it one step at a time. Besides, I don't think the curse will just disappear if I leave the island. Yeah, even if you were the cause, that would mean they could have just kicked you off the island, right? It kind of feels like the old man's just trying to pin everything on you. Yeah, there has to be some reason behind it. Either way, if we could somehow stop this curse of the raging waves or whatever, it'd probably solve all my problems. Probably, yeah, but how are we supposed to stop a curse when we don't even know what it is? I always thought after all this curse stuff was just occult nonsense. I never thought it could be real. Well, they are. Spirits and curses really do exist. No doubt about it. It was totally normal to live with them way back when, so it surprised me that these days everyone just acts like they're not real. No way. This is all so surreal. Well, I suppose you being here is already past surreal and into the mythical. I guess I gotta rethink what's normal. Oh, it's about Tsukasa again. I gotta say, it feels like we got way bigger problems in my love life right now. Maybe, but your feelings matter too. You have to rewrite that letter. I guess that means our best chance at the moment probably lies in your memory somewhere. Do you really not remember anything about what you were doing before you washed up on the island? No. Well, I now remember that I was on Taishima 400 years ago. Everything between then and waking up here is completely blank. I'm guessing I might have been asleep somewhere for the last 400 years or something like that. Damn! How does something like that even happen? You think it's connected to whatever happened at Taishima? Yep, probably. Still, sleeping for 400 years? That's just unreal. Feels like something out of a story. I mean, you fit into our society so naturally. It's hard to believe you're not from the same era. I was quite lost at first, but I didn't want to cause a scene, so I tried really hard to fit in. Everything had changed so much. There were surprises around every corner. It was pretty overwhelming at first. I can imagine. It's like that tale of 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. You came back and centuries had gone by. Oh yeah. Now that you mention it, it is quite similar. I'm amazed by the tale of 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 is still being told even now. But you know what amazed me the most? TV. It was incredible how much I could learn from it. Aha! So that's why you're always glued to the TV. That makes sense. She was immortal, came times whatever. Maybe that she like was cut up or something. They say like the immortal people in this place, like if they are cut up in pieces or they're damaged or hurt or whatever, it takes a while for them to recover. So maybe like for 400 years her body was like repiecing itself together or regrowing or something. That could be it, maybe. I don't know. Still, that's amazing. I can't believe you managed to blend in so naturally just from watching television. Yep, it was actually easier than I expected. Felt more like visiting a country with a different culture than jumping through time. And I guess since I barely remembered anything from my past, there wasn't much to get in the way of learning new stuff. Right. Guess that's why you seemed so distant when you first arrived on the island. Oh yeah, sorry I was such a pain. You were just scared, right? You had no memories and you're thrown into a completely different era? I was lucky though. Everyone on the island was so kind. That helped a lot. Other than this fuckface who's trying to, you know, extort me and make me a sacrifice to some freaking creep. Other than him. Still, I can't believe the old man wants to offer you up as a sacrifice. It's so messed up. Generally, what's his freaking problem? I wish you could remember a bit more about yourself, though. Aren't you even a little curious about who you were? Doesn't it worry you? Honestly, not really. I mean, I was probably just another person. Doubt I was anyone special. You were probably Princess Hatsune Miku. Don't say that, girl. My theory is that you're Hatsune Miku. Don't say that. You never know. Fuckface can fuck off. Yeah. Hi, Jum Jum. Yes. Yes, fuckface can fuck off. Well, either way, we just have to make a bunch of good memories for the new you. That sounds good. Even these last few months have been filled with great memories for me. Hang on, I just realized. If you really are immortal, Sato. Every time you said, even if it kills me, you kind of left out the part where that's not actually possible. Damn. You're right. That does sound bad now. Wait, no, it's the opposite. It means I'm so determined that I'm just dying despite my immortality. Uh-huh. So coming from you, it actually carries even more weight. Got it. Whew. I think I spun that one pretty well. You know I can hear you, right? Girl, she's a little freak. I love her. You know what? I actually feel kind of relieved. Even after learning all this about me, you aren't treating me any different. Well, yeah, you're still you. Nothing really changed for me. Thank you. I'm glad I could tell you the truth. Usually when people find out, they freak out and quickly pull away. I was worried you'd do the same. Yeah, I mean, I can see why some people might distance themselves if they found out. Yuza's ma was totally shunned by people, shunned when people started blaming her. Anyway, don't worry. I won't tell a soul. Your secret's safe with me. Talk about Yuza's mom. Hey, you said Yuza's mom was shunned for something? Yeah, they all thought she caused the curse of the raging waves. All Suyu ever told me was that she passed away in the Kamishima Southern Sea disaster 5 years ago. All right, you wouldn't know anything about it. I mean, I guess it's not exactly something you share with a guest to the island. Truth is, it pinned the blame for that whole disaster on her. Said it was Mare's fault. What? Seriously, but why? No idea. People just started saying she was some kind of bad omen or something. Sure, she never really fit in on the island, but there was no reason to treat her like that. That's probably why things felt so tense when Yuza came back to the island a few months back. I figured folks were just joking around, so I didn't really think too much of it. That's so cruel, even after she's gone. But you know, it's quite similar to what's happening to you right now. The old man called you the same thing they called her. What was it? The Raging Waves Curse Bearer? Wait, so they said that Mare was the source of the curse too? That is weird, but what does it mean? Could it be Yuza's mom was actually like you? Like, she was also immortal? I don't know. Huh? And maybe she didn't really go missing, and that she was actually sacrificed to this Unkaku dono. I don't know. This might be a red herring. But Mr. Wakamura said he won't make the same mistake from 5 years ago, so I don't think that's it. Right? Yeah. Maybe I'm overthinking it. So I wonder if Yuza or Tsuyu knows anything about this curse of the Raging Waves. Yeah, it's not exactly an easy topic to bring up, but we don't have any other leads. Let's go talk to Tsuyu. We can ask her about Mare and the curse. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shorty. Variant dungeon. What does that mean? What are you guys playing? What are y'all up to? You snacks. If we want to stop the curse of the Raging Waves, maybe those two we met yesterday can help. Though they didn't seem to have a plan, so I guess it's not really a great idea. People also used to call Mare the curse bearer of the Raging Waves, so maybe Tsuyu will know something that can help. I don't really want to worry her, but we don't have any other ideas. Let's go talk to her. All right. FF Sarah, you'll find out in April, maybe? Oh ho? But wait. If Yuza's mom really was this curse bearer or whatever, that means she dragged not only herself and her family, but the whole island into the storm. It's kind of a scary thing to think about. Yeah, I can't imagine she did it on purpose. Maybe at the very least she didn't know about it. But even then, it's still awful. Either way, the outcome was such a terrible one. Nope, this curse bearer stuff has to be total bull. I'm not buying it. Yup, couldn't agree more. Then, where did all these curse bearer rumors come from in the first place? There's gotta be a way to prove they're unfounded. Bet you anything it was that so-called sorcerer the old man's been talking to. Has to be. Maybe we could go shake it out of them until they admit it was all made up. It is a bit extreme, but if we could pull it off, it would clear things up. Although, even if we prove that you're not the curse bearer, they're still gonna come after you for being immortal. I guess so, yeah. They want me because I'm immortal, not just because of the curse. Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you. Man, I really just want to believe all this curse bearer stuff is just nonsense. Talking about something else. There's gotta be something else we can do. The only other people I really trust around here are Azami and Yuza. If we ask them, I bet they'd help. They look so cutie-ful. Would you rather I didn't tell them? I mean, I'm pretty sure they keep it a secret, but... Yeah, I'd rather avoid telling anyone else. Gotcha. Well then... Maybe we could just hide out somewhere until tomorrow? Buy a little time? But where could we hide? Oh! I'm not sure if that's the right choice here. I'm not even sure if I should mention it. What is it? Whatever. You trust me with your secret. I guess it's only fair I share one too. Oh? You have a secret too? Keep this between us, okay? It's about my pa, actually. Wait, your dad? But I thought you grew up with just your mom. I did. That's why I got curious about who my pa was, and I started digging on my own. Didn't have much to go on, but I managed to piece it together. Maybe I've got a knack for detective work. Ha! Whoa, that's incredible! A detective just like on TV. Anyway, turns out he's a very rich guy from 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. Apparently, way back, my mom used to work as a maid at his estate. Oh, wait, does that mean? You guessed it. I'm his illegitimate child. Oh, that's a tough one. Start digging in your past, twin. No way, you just said that. Jump. Start digging in your past, twin. Ain't no way. Oh my god. I mean, I kind of suspected it anyway, so it wasn't a huge shock or anything. Besides, he'd been sending child support this whole time, so I'm grateful, honestly. Wow, your life really is like a TV show. Anyway, I've actually snuck off to meet him a few times. You met your dad all on your own, and that wasn't a problem? Surprisingly, yeah, he was happy to see me. He even said he wanted to meet me, too. Took me out for dinner a couple times and all. How nice. But you're smart and so cute. I could see why he'd be proud. I've got no complaints about the life I have now with Ma. I'm not out to shake him down for cash or stir up trouble or anything. That aside, I've never told Ma I met with him. There's some bad blood there, apparently. Well, yes. Oh, that's not good. Nobody on the island knows about this. You're the first person I've ever told. Whoa, this turned into a full-on secret swap. Anyway, worst case scenario, I thought we could maybe ask my pa for help. He's pretty rich, so we could probably arrange a place for you to hide for a while. Might help us buy some time to look into this curse. That's quite a connection you do have. Thank you for sharing it with me. Having a place to lay low would be great. But won't he be suspicious if we don't explain things? Honestly, I'm not sure. We either lie to him or risk telling him the truth. And personally, I'd rather not lie to him. You think it's better to keep your secret even from my pa? Yeah, sorry. I'd really rather no one knew. I get it. If word gets out, it'll probably stir up a whole new mess. Let's keep that as our last resort then. It was a great idea though, thanks. Hey Tsukasa, I just had a thought. Yeah? What is it? This 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 guy. He says he has a way to break the curse of the raging waves, right? Yeah, sounds like it. That's what he's offering in exchange for you, right? Then, what if we somehow stole that from him? Ooh, bold idea? You mean we fake the trade and swipe it instead? No, I mean, what if I just snuck into 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙉𝘍's place and took it? So we've had our detective arc, and now we're going undercover? Are we spies now? Yeah, okay, that's probably not very realistic. I do think it's a bit of a stretch. We don't exactly have the skills or intel for a spy mission. Still, if there was some way to break the curse of the raging waves, that'd solve everything. Exactly. All right, let's go to Tsuyu. Yuza's grandma. Come on, let's go talk to Tsuyu. Yeah, we should apologize to Shotaro too. Oh, right. I guess we should go to Tsuyu's first. August 7th afternoon. Hello? Anybody home? Doesn't look like anyone's here. Guess we'll have to wait to talk to Tsuyu. Let's come back later. Okay. Let's go to the bay. Shotaro, are you still here? Even after we ran away and it was really awkward. This is where we're supposed to meet Shotaro. Of course, nobody's gonna wait forever. All right, Wakamura residence. August 7th. Looks like Shotaro isn't home. Yeah, no one's here right now. Ooh. We did a lot. There's a lot of... We investigated this place before, but now it's not as detailed. Flag. Oh! Eek! Oh, it's just the phone that scared me. That stink. The phone's ringing. I'll get it. Look at her peeking in. Hello, Wakamura residence. You're one of the Wakamuras. Actually, no one from the Wakamura family is home right now. Would you mind calling back later? Wait, really? Then that means... This is 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿. I fucking knew it. You must be that immortal girl. Sorry, I'm not sure what that you mean. If this is a prank call, I'm hanging up. Something about his tone really irks me. Ha! So this is where you've been hiding. Took me forever to find you. Who is this? My dear Osato, it's been a while. Oh, fuck. Huh? He knows you? Let's keep... I want to get more information, so let's just keep insisting it's the wrong number. Looks like you've got the wrong number. Please double check the number and call again. Whoa! Hold it! Don't you hang up on me, you little shit! I know exactly who I'm talking to. It sounds like he actually knows who you are, Sato. I think this might be a chance to get some new info. Ugh, I got a really bad feeling about this. Oh wait, this is someone different! So, my dear little Osato, I hear 𝙀𝙀𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙁𝙁's got his eye on you now. You're awfully well informed. Mind telling me who you are? What of all people out there, it was 𝙀𝙀𝙁𝙁 who found out. Damn! That geezer's gonna haunt you to the ends of hell. Who the fuck are you? Who the hell are you? Tell me! Whoa, you're really fired up. Hang on, wait. You fucking serious? You don't remember me? For real? That's real harsh. After everything we had, all that passionate talk about our future together. Wait, what? Come on. Just because I don't remember you doesn't mean you get to start spouting nonsense. You'll know if it's nonsense soon enough. And listen, I'm actually the one trying to help you here, you know? You might want to hear me out. Huh? What do you mean? So this 𝙀𝙀𝙁𝙁, he's a psycho old man funneling cash into researching immortality. If he gets his hands on you, you'll be strapped to a table in his lab while he cuts you open alive. You'll sit there watching you as you die and regenerate. All as part of his fucked up experiments. And once you're all healed up, slice and dice again. Rinse and repeat over and over. Sounds fun, huh? Ugh, that's straight up torture! If your body's immortal, the pain's all real. Becoming a sacrificial guinea pig would be nothing but hell on earth. You sure know a lot about this. Well, yeah. That's why you should come to me instead. Doesn't sound so bad now, does it, Osato? Huh? What? I'll take you to my protection before your head and hand it over to the 𝙀𝙀𝙁𝙁. All you need to do is shut up and do as you're damn told, woman. Okay, we are not staying with this guy. What the fuck is his deal? Oh, hell no. Not like, yo, hell no, indeed. If you ever think I'd grovel to some nameless creep like you, you've got another thing coming. I refuse. You'll remember me when we meet. I promise. So here's the deal. Get on today's the last ferry to Toba Port. Come alone. Got it? Isn't the last ferry... The last ferry is the one that she's supposed to be sent out on anyway to Unkakudono. Fuck no, bro. What? Not a chance. Damn right, she isn't going anywhere with you. So do us both a favor and never contact me again. Oh, come on. Is that really how you're gonna play it? Listen, if you don't show up when I say, I'll tear through every last dumbass on this island. Slice them all to fucking pieces. Sound good to you? That's what happens when people defy me. No mercy, just punishment. Well, what? So I'll say it once more, my dear Osato. If you don't want this island to be a bloodbath, get on the last ferry. Come to Toba Port alone. This is your last chance. You get that, right? When you say no mercy, just punishment, what exactly are we talking about here? Oh, you know. I have this little curse power. And let's just say it can be pretty fucking potent. This is bad. Ugh, another curse? I guess I could show it off by cursing every woman on the island. Killing them all off one by one. How's that sound? That way, everyone else on the island will see the one girl who didn't die. Well, guess your secret's out. No. So yeah, better just do as I say. No point fighting it. I've already got an assassin mixed in with the locals. Everything's set. See, the assassin is Kikuo. Because she's the one handing out the mirrors. I think that his power is that, this guy's freaking power is that he can slice anyone who has the little mirrors. The Ama diving mirror. An assassin mixed in with the locals? Yup, and they're fucking nuts. Gave him a curse and they were way too thrilled to use it. Dead serious too. Eyes like a psycho killer. You get those sometimes, natural killers. Pretty sure they've already made their move. Unless I call them off, they sure ain't stopping. Is he being serious? I'll check with you again after the first body drops. But I really recommend you make the smart choice before that. Anywho, ferry's leaving soon, so tick-tock, my dear Osato. Don't keep me waiting. Huh? Wait! Okay, well, that was really bad. This is bad. You heard all that, right? Yeah? Killing people with curses? No way, right? I knew I had a bad feeling about that phone call. I wonder what happens if I don't pick it up. Does that mean, like, he doesn't give the threat and they just start killing people anyway and I just don't know why? What the hell are we supposed to do now? Kameshimaru, help us out here! We came back here thinking Shotaro might be around. Now I think about it, there's a good chance I could run into Mr. Wakamura too. Like, that could get awkward. I'm really glad Tsukasa's here with me. I don't think I could have handled all this if I were alone. Alright. Actually, gamers, let me use the restroom really quick. I'm gonna use the restroom really quick. I'll be right back. In the meantime, I'm gonna run an ad. You guys be good? Just give me 1 second, okay? I'll be right back. Oh, okay, I'm back. Okay, so I was thinking about this. This guy knows who Sato was. So maybe he's also another immortal, kind of, right? There's a chance. Who knows? Not I. Not I. That's what my theory is, though. Because, like, why else would he know someone like that? Maybe it even is in the story. You know how Himekawa was in love with some guy? I mean, Hatsune. She wanted to be with her lover. She was in love. Maybe she was in love with someone else. Or maybe this is Sumitaka. I don't know. Wait, I don't. It's someone. Who knows? I have no idea. I still think she's Hatsune. The last ferry leaves in what? Less than an hour now? And if I don't get on it, the whole island is in trouble? And all that talk about curses and killing people, and we still have no. Ooh. Ooh. The connection might be really shit right now, by the way. Because right now the stream is being sustained, I think, only by my phone hotspot. We silent? Are you guys? Am I silent? Can you hear me now? Blink, blink, blonk. Blink, blink, blonk. Wow, that upload is so bad. Blink, blink, blonk. Hey, if you guys can hear me, type 1 really quick. Can they hear me? I don't even know. 1. 1. I hear you. We so behind. Oh. What? That's so funny. I said that like 5 minutes ago. All right, guys. Here's what's gonna happen. My Wi-Fi is almost back. My Wi-Fi is back. The stream might disconnect again really quickly, but I'm gonna ask you guys to refresh. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Wait, is it working? Can you guys hear me now? One. 1. Can you guys hear me? You at least can't see me. Man, my dead stream time is crazy. Snags, can you guys hear me? Ah! Can you? Oh my god. 1 second. I'm just restarting this. I don't know if you guys can hear me. No one's saying anything. I can't tell. Is the sound not working? Wonk. Beep, boom, beep, boom. Let me go on. Maybe I should go on Twitch now. Twitch. Ah. Oh, I can hear you. Oh, you can? You guys weren't saying anything. You weren't saying anything. I was trying to reconnect my bottle. Ah, guys. I don't know why I have like the most scuffed house. I have a nice place, I would thought, but it turns out that every single time I stream, we can't stream successfully without there being problems every time. What do you guys think about that? Is this just my tragedy or whatever? My trial? Whatever it's called, a trial. Here, 1 second. We're doing one more thing. I'm restarting my phone too. Dude, sorry, Snacks, that it always breaks. I try to make it so that we do not have tech problems in the stream, but It is sadly in the cards I have been dealt. I don't know why that is the way that it is, but it is the way that it is. In some way, shapes, and forms. Yes, yes. I'll have to edit this for a good amount of time for yield YouTube. Do you know what it is? I can't see you guys typing in the freaking chat on OBS. I need to reopen that shit. That's why I thought you guys just didn't hear me. It's not updating. Oh my god. Hold on. File. Import. Wait, what is it? Docs? Chat. Chat. Can I get a chat? Oh yay, it's back! It's cool tech always breaks somehow. No, literally. Stream is fine. Cooked. No, we cooked. We cooked. Beep. Boop. Beep. Boop. Beep. Boop. Beep. Boop. Sorry. Do you guys like hear the freaking clock sound? We're stuck in eternal clock hell, guys, while we wait for my shit to reboot. Yup. This is fire. Doot. 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 Bam bada boom bam. Bap boom. Boom bada beep bam. Beep bop. Boom bop. Bee doop. Bop boom. Boop beep. Boom bop. Bee doom. Alright, my phone is back on. Yippee. Honestly, I think I haven't restarted my phone in like hell of a long time. Not the no. I won't know if this actually will make a difference or not. Just let me connect, please. I want to move. Free me. Free me. Free me. Free me. Oh my god. It's still not working, guys. What the fuck? I'm gonna figure this out. Wait. Dead. Dead. Oh my god, it's not working. I don't want to have to restart my whole stream. It's such a pain. I just want to play my silly freaking story game, guys. Why does it have to break it? Maybe if I change this to be here, maybe? Over here. Wait. Guys, I'm trying. If it doesn't work, I might have to restart, but I don't want to. I just want to play my funny game. RP and GTuber. That's me. Tick tock. Tick tock. It just makes me think that there's some way that bee boobing stuff can be optimized. I just don't know what it is. Alright guys, I'm restarting my whole computer. I'm gonna save. Give me like 10 minutes, okay? I'll be back. Check the funny QR code in the meantime, guys. Check the funny QR code in the meantime. That Albert just scrambled it all. It really did.